Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk with your boy Recal, your host Recal. Hey man, I appreciate the love. I appreciate it. I see with we growing together. With all the subscription, I love it. I love your comments, good or bad. I'm still responding to you, no matter what. I might miss you, because I'm scrolling up, whatever. But I still respond to you. Uh, um, with all the comments and the viewing, all the likes. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, man. Yeah, the subscription is true. I love it. Keep it going, man. Hey, before we talk about Kyrie Irving, hey, I want to say that Ben Simmons out for the season. Back injury. Ben Simmons is a great player. I know people are clowning him online. Hold on a second. Let me enjoy this on Sports Talk. Whew. You know what I mean? Let me enjoy this, man. I might be too sauced up, so I'm not gonna, you know. Whew, let me keep it to myself. I might go crazy here. But shout out to you. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, yeah, Ben Simmons is a great player. Great player. He was a great player in college. Great player in the NBA. Great defender. I know. With the 76ers, people wanted him to do more, and nobody was out here blaming. They weren't blaming Joel Embiid, so they were blaming him. They wanted him to take over, shoot threes, do all of that stuff. That's not who he is. He's not a 3-point shooter. And look, it's a similar thing. You see, Maxi's not a 3-point shooter, and they're not crucifying him for not taking threes. And so they should have allowed Ben Simmons to do what he could do. The guy was gonna give you 16 to 20 points a game. Let him do that, but he's gonna lock up your number one player. And he's not, the guys who would score, 30 would give you about 20, 20, 20, 25. He's gonna eliminate that stuff. And we didn't give him that chance to grow. When I say we, I'm not saying we. Well, I know I said we, but I'm not a 76ers fan. But I'm saying, but people in general, people are blaming him. You got to give the guy a chance to grow. And now with the Nets, I know his career's, his career's not gonna be over. He's gonna go somewhere. They're gonna let him be who he is. But I know with the Nets, after this, with the back injuries, he's going on not playing. It's not easy if you're, he has surgery, but he still haven't really fully developed. I know it's a rush. He rushed just to come back, for the season. I think he should have stayed the whole season, but he didn't. He didn't listen to the media, listen to people. He's just trying to prove something, but I don't think he have anything to prove. We know that you're a great player, you're a great defender, right? So he should just focus on that. Other than that, he just got to give him time, give himself a year to fully heal, and then sign with a team that's gonna let him be who he is. Shout out to the Jets for messing it up, man. Messing it up. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna talk about it, but I still have my Jets stuff. But anyway, man, Kyrie Irving, great player, great point guard. Played for 14, 13, what? He's been in the NBA, 13 season? 13 years already, man. It's a long time. Since, seemed like yesterday, the guy was playing for Cleveland. But yeah, the guy he's been in the NBA for 13 years, 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. It's a great player. Great player. I think he's one of the best ball handler I've seen. Seeing how to play. AI was great. But Kyrie is just special. But if only he wanted to stay with LeBron, that would have been great. If he stayed in Cleveland, they would have been far. If him didn't get hurt, I think they could have give Cleveland at least 3-4 championship together. You know, but anyway, him and his camp, trying to, they begging the Lakers to trade for him. Begging the Lakers to trade for him. LeBron telling the Lakers to hold off because the Mavericks want two picks from the Lakers, 2 first-round picks from the Lakers, and then LeBron's like, nah, hold off. Let's not do that. Because first, LeBron tried to do his deal. LeBron went down almost $200 million from the Lakers, which the Lakers gonna, they're gonna pay it. They're gonna pay that money because they know what's looming behind. If they don't pay LeBron James, their team. I said it in my last couple of videos. Check them out. That there were several teams who lined up to give LeBron about $300 million plus pick his son Bronny. You know what I mean? And people over here clowning Bronny, in college because he's not doing too. He's not dropping it up like that. You know what I mean? But hey, he's gonna develop. Look at who's the guy. Look at Jimmy Butler in college, right? Look at Jimmy Butler in college. I don't want to pivot, so much from Kyrie. We're gonna go back to that, right? But I just want to, I didn't want to miss that point. But look at Jimmy Butler in college. Bronny James has currently right now has better numbers than Jimmy Butler in college. People are clowning Jimmy Butler, right? And see what happened. See that transition. Jimmy Butler was in Chicago. Jimmy Butler with the 76ers, which is the biggest, the dumbest mistake the 76ers made. You had Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, and regular season Joel Embiid. I call him the regular season Joel Embiid because that's what he does. But you give Tobias Harris, who I've seen play many times. I was an Orlando Magic fan. My team is Orlando Magic in basketball. I love the Orlando Magic, and I've seen Tobias Harris so many times, and that's and the reason why the Orlando Magic let him go because he was bad, and the 76ers give him come on, Daryl Morey, man, you bugging out. They give Tobias Harris a max contract. You give the guy $200-something million. He's a role player. He's a role player. You give $10 million a year to, but you give him $200+ million to do what? You give him a max contract like a superstar money. He's not a superstar, man. You should have kept Jimmy Butler. So you picked Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler didn't want the coach. He told you to kill him because the coach was the guys who were hanging out, going to the club, hanging out. Jimmy Butler's a player, man. He's a dog. He wanted to win, and he's telling these guys, man, come on. And the coach was encouraging the guys to go to the club, and he's telling the guys, we're trash. We should be in the lab training. You know what I mean? So he clashed with the coach because the coach was trash, and then but the organization picked the coach over him. They give Tobias Harris a max contract over giving Jimmy Butler, and you see what Jimmy Butler doing with the Heat. Took them to multiple, back-to-back NBA Finals. Yes, they ran out of guys because the guy's done too much. With the Lakers, you ran out of guys, right? And you saw with Denver last year they were outmatched. Denver have they have Joker, who's not athletic, but Bam Adebayo is not a true center. He's a power forward, not a true center. So he's not able to do that, to bang like that with these guys, man. So they're not the same players. But for the fans who's clowning Bronny James right now, man, let the kid be. You so much hatred towards the guy's dad, who's a great player, who's the greatest basketball player of all time. You know what I mean? Greatest basketball player of all time. The guy have 40,067 points. The most in the history of the NBA. The NBA been around for 75 years. LeBron James done that. if you look at in the points, there were three players. Okay, all right. Besides LeBron James, there were two players who had the record. Wilt had the highest scoring record, the scoring record in points. Wilt had the points record for 20 plus years, 23 years. Wilt was number one. Wilt Chamberlain, was number one for 23 years. He had the record. Then Kareem broke it and kept that record for 40 years. He kept the record for 40 years. And now LeBron broke that record. People saying longevity. Are you blaming a guy who started and been dominating for decades and can play? You blaming him because he's still effective? Now, if longevity will be a factor here, right? If LeBron was just coming and averaging 2 points, 3 points, 5 points, like those other guys like Kevin Garnett, all those other guys who played 20 plus years, right? If you would say, man, he's trying to break a record. He was hanging on. The team giving him a chance. The guy's one of the best. The guy's LeBron James still the face of the NBA. At 40 years old. At 40 years old, LeBron is the face of the NBA. Currently, right now, the guy averaging, 25, 30 points a game. Dominating. The guy's giving you almost 2,000 points per season. 2,000, 3,000 points per season. Who's done that? Who? Michael Jordan, couldn't do it. Jordan couldn't do it, man. Jordan played 15 seasons. Year 12, 13, 14, 15. Michael Jordan was trash. I sat down courtside. Well, I wasn't courtside, but I was like, 2 rows behind. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm very cheap with the guy. I'm not spending money like that. You know what I mean? I can see it. If I have to sit in the rafters, I'd do that. I'm seeing the same thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, I saw Jordan score 2 points. The guy took like 40 shots. Scored 2 points. Anyway, man, I'm gonna, let me move on from that. Let me go back to I'm gonna go back to Kyrie, but stop for you guys hating on Bronny James because of his, there's so much hate you have for his dad, which is crazy. You're a loser, man. You're a loser to hit on that kid. Let that kid be. He averaged more points, more rebound, more assists, more blocks than Jimmy Butler did in college. Look at Jimmy Butler's college career. Look at his rookie year. You know what I mean? Let the kid be. Jimmy Butler transformed himself to a killer right now, doing what he does. Bronny James has his dad. Those are not Jordan kids who couldn't hack it. This kid is solid. You know what I mean? Playing AAU basketball. Shout out to my nephew, man, dominating the AAU. Shout out to you, Terrence. I love you, man. Like I said, I know I'm biased, but check out Terrence Billy's in AAU, man. The kid is killing it. You know what I mean? Check him out, man. The kid is killing it, man. You know what I mean? I was telling my cousin in ESPN, man. I said, hey, you know what I mean? Don't put the highlights yet. You know, I should be seeing highlights all over ESPN, man. Come on, what are you doing, man? I ain't gonna put you out there like that, but come on, man. You have your cousin, you have your little nephew out there. Man. Shout out to you, Terrence. I love you. But anyway, man, yeah, with Kyrie Irving averaging 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 blocks, he's begging. Like I say, he's doing good. But Dallas is not featuring him. That's not, it's Luka's show. You left Cleveland because you didn't want to be under LeBron James. You thought you were the man. And then now you want to come back. You want to come back. You went to Boston. Hey, you weren't the main. You weren't the main character. You were Robin. You went to now you went to the Nats. You went to Brooklyn. You know what I mean with Kevin Durant, but you guys couldn't do it. You were doing the antic, doing the most. You know what happened? Now you were a free agent. Went to the Lakers, doing all that stuff. Went to the Sun, do all that stuff. You were a free agent. You could have signed with the Lakers, but you didn't. You took the money, and you still would have got the money. You still would have got the money, but just like Zach LaVine begging Lakers to trade for him, dude, you're injury prone. I would rather have yes, you average 25 points a game, but I'm saying you could average 25 points a game. How many shots you took, though? The basket's still 2 points. You know what I mean? So it's easy if you drop to the basket 10 times. You're going to get 20 points. You make 5 field goals. You know what I mean? You're going to get 25 or whatever. You know what I mean? It's easy to do that. But if you take, 15, 20 shots, you know what I mean? Come on, man. But right now, with Kyrie begging, his camp begging the Lakers to trade for him, and then having the Maverick 1 and 2 pick. Why the heck would I do that? I don't think it's a fair thing at all. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it at all. So, but when you had the opportunity to do it, you could have did that. You could have signed with the Lakers and let them use the draft pick to build on the team. But this is about you. You want to be the main character. And now LeBron told him no. I want him, but not at the price. He had the opportunity to do it. He had the chance. He chose the money. Let him do that. Let him go over there. We good. We're good. So he's calling everybody to try to do it, but I wouldn't do it at all. Anyway, man, what do you guys think, man? Sports talk. Again, like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. Hey, all the comments are good. I love it. I love the comments. I still like you. I still hit the likes. You know what I mean? No matter what. This guy called me Big Shrek. I am big, though. I am big, but not green. Black as hell. This guy called me Shrek. Yo, sports talk. What's happening, man? What's good? How you doing, man? My daughter laugh. My daughter said, "Daddy, you always try to be hood." Anyway, man. Sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. We having fun. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. When people do doing stupid things, you gotta laugh at it. Because if you don't, listen, it's best to get this guy. You don't want the other guy. The guy who's laughing, smiling with you, take him. But the guy who's not, he might choke you out. Hey, for those who know, you know. All right? Hey, peace out, man. Like I said, hit the like, subscribe, and share, man. And by the way, subscription is free. That subscription is free, man. I don't know what you're doing, man. This thing is free. Let's support each other. Peace out.